Welcome to Iron Titans. Today, massive machines fight deep mud, icy roads, heavy loads, dangerous chainsaw mistakes that can flip everything in seconds. Hit like, subscribe now and watch to the end. Another case of working at height without a safety harness. Deep mud doesn't always stop a heavy truck. As traction fades, the driver keeps steady throttle, adjusts steering carefully, and uses momentum to push through.
Нихуя! Какие подклон, ёбаный. Вышел.
After the landslide, this tree was left leaning in a difficult position, making it risky to keep. Removing it was the safest choice, and the worker made a decisive cut to bring the situation under control. The snowy road looks calm, but it turns into a slippery trap, shaking the tractor and its heavy log trailer. The wheels spin hard. Every meter forward is a battle between traction and ice. At first, everything seems to be going smoothly, with the worker controlling each cut carefully, until the final cut finishes, and the trunk suddenly cracks open and bends in a direction that wasn't fully expected. When the load is too heavy, balancing force and steady throttle becomes critical. The driver avoids rushing, carefully controlling power and steering to maintain stability and keep moving forward. The chain pulls tight as both tractors maintain steady force, while the stump stays firmly rooted and won't budge. After several changes in pulling direction, the soil loosens, and it finally gives way.
Perfect!
Look around power lines on one side, a tall ladder hanging on the other. Yet he still uses a saw to cut the branches, making the whole situation look extremely risky and unpredictable.
If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you've made it this far, comment too so I know you're still here with me.
With a heavy load on slippery ground, steady throttle, and choosing the right track make all the difference. The driver stays patient, guiding the PV3S through step by step. The UR-SU C360 backs into position, the rope tightly secured to the stump. As the engine revs up, all the pulling force builds in one direction, ready to tear the remaining trunk free. A Timberjack 530B knuckle boom is grabbing bundles of wood and feeding them into a hungry chipper ahead. The loud sound and non-stop rhythm show this machine is built to handle massive amounts of wood in a short time. The chain tightens, the rear tires grip hard, and the tractor pulls forward with force. The stump begins to lift inch by inch, soil breaking apart as the roots tear free until the entire heavy root mass is dragged out of the ground. That truck alone would struggle on the slippery red dirt road. Up front, the forestry loader is already in position, ready to pull and guide it forward. The massive machine makes an extremely sharp turn on steep terrain, wheels lifting as the body tilts hard while dragging a heavy log behind. More throttle. The rear tires press hard against the boards for traction. The cable tightens like a string. The stump slowly tilts, and the soil cracks apart. Just one more pull, and the entire root mass will break free from the ground. The Camox F175 strains as it drags tons of long, heavy logs behind, the trunk scraping hard against the ground and shaking the entire machine. Each pull hits peak tension. The machine roars in thick mud, its wheels sinking deep while dragging long logs behind, increasing resistance. Every rotation is a fierce struggle, lose traction for a moment, and the whole machine could be pulled deeper. For anyone in the forestry industry, this feller buncher is no stranger. It barely needs an introduction. Just watching its massive cutting head lock onto the trunk and handle each tree with firm control is enough to show how powerful it really is. Even though it's homemade, blade stability and proper log positioning still decide the quality of the cut. With steady speed and precise alignment, the finished wood surface looks smooth enough to rival a professional sawmill.
A 12-inch by 1-inch, 8-foot pine boards.
Unable to move forward, the truck switches strategy. The tractor up front tightens the cable and slowly pulls the heavy load backward out of the mud. The wheels are caked in dirt, but steady pulling force is gradually freeing it from the slippery track.
сделалось по-простому. Подъемный механизм меня на лебедочку.
The two wheels spin like the heart of the system, delivering constant power that drives the blade firmly through the log. No need for complexity, this steady motion is what brings confidence and efficiency to every cut. They are ready. The crew is in position, and the rope is pulled tight to control the falling direction. The roof below is the final landing point. A tree with a massive base, but easier to handle since the canopy isn't too wide. That means focusing on a precise base cut is enough to control the fall direction cleanly. Even simple tasks become risky in unstable positions. The bright red Morbark machine is showing its raw power as it devours piles of branches and logs. Each piece is pulled in forcefully and turned into a continuous stream of wood chips blasting out the back, highlighting its impressive performance. The two rotating wheels work with the lower grinding unit, stripping away the rough bark and leaving a smooth log ready for the next processing stage. Seeing such a smooth finish makes you wonder what's happening inside, how the spinning shaft, pressure ring, and cutters work together to turn a rough log into something this clean. The solid steel frame keeps the system stable, while the razor-sharp blade keeps biting into the log, throwing out clouds of sawdust as a smooth plank gradually takes shape. Human creativity is priceless. Every machine is built to serve specific personal needs and optimized down to the smallest detail during use. The Brooks 803 CT works smoothly through piles of debris, its grapple arm constantly feeding branches into the chipper, where everything is quickly processed and blown straight into the truck beside it. The heavy load in the back lifts the front end off the ground, leaving the front wheels with almost no traction as it tries to climb over scattered branches. With help from the machine ahead, the pulling force balances out,
Teraz to może
and the
pójdzie.
vehicle slowly regains stability to move forward.
Noż.